Okay, so the question says, in Open Heart, Clear Mind, you describe Buddha nature as our inborn goodness. And then you describe it later as indestructible goodness. And then you say positive qualities such as patience, love, and compassion have a valid basis because they recognize the good qualities all other beings have. Such attitudes can never be extricated from our mind streams. They can be developed limitlessly. So the question was, the words inexorable as well as inborn and indestructible sound pretty inherent to me. When we're saying things are inborn, indestructible, and so on, we're talking on the conventional level of things. We're not talking about their mode of existence. Okay, when we say inherent existence, we're talking about its ultimate mode of existence, not its conventional characteristics. Yeah, clear? Okay, so the conventional characteristics of this microphone are that it's black and it broadcasts and it doesn't fit right. But its ultimate mode of existence, this isn't even the microphone, this is the, whatever you call it. Everybody has a different name. The tape recorder, but there isn't a tape recorder, there's no tape. The digital recorder. Okay, conventional nature, is it records things digitally. Yeah, it's made of different components. It performs a certain function. It has a certain color. Those are all the conventional characteristics of the digital recorder. That has nothing to do, that's not talking about its ultimate mode of existence. Its ultimate mode of existence is that it's empty of inherent existence, which means that there's no thing here in this basis of designation that is the digital recorder, because if you start taking it apart, which I don't know that I really want to do, and spread the parts out here, you would not find a digital recorder. Okay? So there's nothing in this space that is the object. But on a conventional level, where we're not searching for what the object is, then we can still talk about the object and its conventional characteristics. Okay? So it's fine to say, on the conventional level, the digital recorder has the nature of recording digital things when it is turned on, or it has the function of doing that. That's fine. Okay? Okay. So then somebody said, can good mental states be seen as empty as harmful mental states? Yes, they definitely are as empty. Nothing, on the ultimate level, nothing exists inherently. But that doesn't mean that things don't exist conventionally. Okay? They can be empty on the ultimate level and existent on the conventional level. In fact, that's how everything exists. Any other type of existence is impossible. Okay? Or can good mental states be as indestructible as emptiness? Now, when we talk about emptiness being indestructible, or our Buddha nature, our natural Buddha nature, not ultimate Buddha nature, our natural Buddha nature being the emptiness of inherent existence of the mind, we say that emptiness is indestructible in the sense that it's a permanent phenomena. It's not brought about due to causes and conditions, and it's the actual ultimate mode of existence of the mind, and so in that way it's inseparable from the mind. So their indestructible means it's the inseparable ultimate nature it's the ultimate nature of the mind that is inseparable from the mind. So the mind is a conventional phenomena. Its ultimate nature is also is emptiness. Just put it that way. Yeah. We're not going to say its ultimate nature is an ultimate phenomena. You can't say that so well. Okay. And what is the proof? Yeah, that good mental states are empty of inherent existence. You analyze them like you analyze everything else that exists. Yeah? Is it produced by self, other, both causelessly or causelessly? Is it one, what is its relationship with the basis of designation? Is it one, inherently one, or inherently different than its basis of designation? So how you prove the emptiness of positive mental states, same reasonings that you use to prove the emptiness of destructive mental states. Because destructive mental states and positive ones both conventionally exist. Okay. The thing is, at least they conventionally exist in us right now. The thing is that the negative mental states are not in the very nature of our mind. Okay? So realizing the emptiness of the mind does not destroy the virtuous, the positive mental states, but it does destroy the negative ones, yeah, which are not in the very nature of the mind. Why does realizing emptiness destroy the negative or the destructive mental states? Because those ones arise based on ignorance. And ignorance is a misapprehension of reality. It thinks that everything has an inherent nature. When you generate the wisdom that sees that what ignorance is grasping at, inherent nature, does not exist, then you eliminate, after time of meditating on that, then you eliminate that ignorance. When that ignorance is gone, then the anger, attachment, jealousy, pride, lack of integrity, lack of consideration for others, and all the destructive mental factors have no basis upon which to stand, and they completely disintegrate and crumble. That's why the realization of emptiness can eliminate the destructive mental states. The realization of emptiness cannot eliminate the positive mental states, because those positive mental states do not depend on ignorance. They do not arise out of ignorance. Okay? So that's the difference. Yeah? And those negative ones are not in the very nature of the mind, so you can eliminate them. The positive ones, there's no way to eliminate them, because the realization of emptiness does not destroy their basis for existence. Yeah? Because they're, on a conventional level, they're realistic mental attitudes. Okay? Like compassion. In fact, they encourage us, when we meditate on compassion, to see the sentient beings we have compassion for as empty of inherent existence. Yeah, and it's fine. You can see the compassion as empty of inherent existence. But we have to understand that emptiness does not destroy conventional reality. And the realization of emptiness does not destroy conventional reality. Okay? Conventional is actually funny to call it reality. Maybe better to call it conventional existence. Okay? But conventional, the things that exist conventionally are there, and their emptiness of inherent existence are right there with them. Yeah? In fact, they exist because they're empty. And the realization of emptiness does not destroy the virtuous ones, but it does destroy the non-virtuous ones, because the non-virtuous ones depend on ignorance. Okay? And the realization of emptiness sees that what ignorance is grasping at does not exist. Okay? Got it? Maybe. And, okay, how can emptiness be neither good nor bad, but good mental states are not removed by the wisdom realizing emptiness? That's what I just described. This implies that there is a value judgment in emptiness? What's the value judgment? That emptiness destroys the bad guys, but it likes the good guys?
I think the person was reading it that way.
Okay, no, it's not like that. Yeah, it's just, you know, if you cut this is going to fall down, but this is not going to fall down. Okay, there's no value judgment in that. It's just that's the way different things function. Okay, now here one thing I do want to clarify, and when we're talking about our Buddha nature as our inborn goodness, okay, here goodness is not meaning virtuous, because emptiness itself is not neither virtuous nor non-virtuous. It's a permanent phenomena. So I call it our inborn goodness in the sense of it's good because the fact that our mind is empty of inherent existence enables us to be able to eliminate the afflictions. That's why I call it good. But it doesn't mean that emptiness is virtuous. Okay? Do you think that answers the questions? Yeah? Okay.
I understand that afflictions or disturbing emotions arise out of ignorance, but for ordinary beings, our positive states of mind are also contaminated by self-grasping ignorance. So could you say that even contaminated positive states of mind arise out of ignorance, or how would you talk about that?
I wouldn't say that they arise out of ignorance. The positive ones arise out of ignorance. It's true that they're polluted by ignorance in the sense that we may have some self-grasping underneath them, but they can exist without that self-grasping being there. Okay? It's just that in our polluted minds, self-grasping underlies most things. Yeah. But those other qualities can exist without the self-grasping under it.
What this participant was asking too was, how do you prove that, she wasn't asking how do you prove that the virtuous qualities are empty. She was asking how do you prove that they are inextricable. When you talk about they are based on a valid basis, what is that valid basis? What is that view?
Okay, they're inextricable. Like I explained before, the virtuous ones cannot be removed from the mind, because there's nothing that can remove them. The realization of emptiness cannot cancel them out. If you can find something that can cancel them out so that they can never arise again in the mind, then you could say that they are cancelable or extricable. But nobody has been able to find something that can cancel them out. Now you could say, but anger cancels love. Okay, with us right now, us polluted beings, we could have love and compassion for somebody, then we get angry. Our love cannot exist in the same mind when cannot be manifest in the same mind that anger is manifest. But that doesn't mean that love no longer exists in the mind stream. It's just become latent. The seed of love is there. That seed has not been removed. When different conditions arise, the love and compassion arise again. Okay. On the other hand, anger, which depends on the self-grasping ignorance, when you remove the self-grasping ignorance, even the seed of the anger is removed. So it can never arise again. Yeah, so that's good news. Okay. Bad news is there's not a pill that makes it happen. And we have to actually exert some effort over time. Couldn't the Buddha have made it so that we could have done this in a day or two? Well, the Buddha didn't create the whole thing. Yeah. The Buddha didn't create. If the Buddha created this, we would really go complain. Yeah. But this is just the way things are. When you have a cloth that's very stained, it takes a long time to wash it. Makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. And then what was the other part? What is the valid basis? I would probably say the emptiness, too. Yeah? Okay. Or just the conventional nature of the mind, the clarity and cognizant nature of the conventional mind, you could say, too. Yeah? Which can never be ceased. Yeah? Okay. Good question. Somebody's thinking. Okay?